What's good, YouTube? Hitman Ace. Make sure I hit that like, hit that sub, show your boy some love. Real quick video, man. I'm still recovering from last night. Uh, I was a bit turned up on Goat Mike and Ticket TV channel, man. So it is what it is. If I cooked you on those panels, I apologize. But it is what it is, man. Blame it on the alcohol, man. Y'all know what it is with Hitman X. I'm tired of the disrespect. But shout out to the Phoenix Suns for pulling off this win. 84-80. Very tough defensive game from both teams, man. And it was real ugly in the second half, man. Very ugly in the second half for both teams. But we found a way to get the job done, and that's what great teams do. Great teams make it happen, right? They get the W by all costs, by any means. And I was thoroughly impressed by the Phoenix Suns for that much. As I said, man, it shows mental fortitude, resilience when you have a lead and you nearly blow it, or you do blow it, but you still find a way to grind and grit that game out. And that's why I said defensively it was a great game. Just on the offensive end, we weren't hitting shots in the second half specifically. And I attribute that mainly to Devin Booker, man. I mean, 25 points, 2 rebounds, no assists, 8 for 22 from the field. 0 for 5 from the three-point line. I mean, as a team, collectively, we shot terrible from the three-point line. Nothing was falling, right? Nothing was falling. Let me see where we at. 4 for 20 from the three-point line, people. That's just pathetic. All in all, that's pathetic, And it is what it is. We got to start with the star players as far as on the offensive end, because we all know Devin Booker, his job is a scorer. And when you're not doing your job at an efficient clip like we're accustomed to, I gotta get on your helmet, So it is what it is. Like I said, had we lost, maybe I'm having a different sentiment, maybe I'm having a different energy or approach to this, but we still found a way to make it happen. Devin Booker made some solid plays down the stretch, hit some crucial shots when we did actually hit shots. But all in all, we got to come into Game 5 sharper and a bit more focused, man, and locked in, and stop letting these dudes, like I've been saying all series, stop letting these dudes punk us. If you gotta hip check somebody, you gotta throw a shoulder into Patrick Beverly or something, man. Get them off of you, and stop going back and forth talking with these dudes and lock in and focus on the game. But like I said, it is what it is. DeAndre Ayton, 19 points, 22 rebounds, 4 blocks. I thought I seen 5 blocks on the ticker, but I guess they took one away or whatever. But great game from DA, man. Like I said, just a man child, and more importantly, he's playing big, like we've all been asking him to do. Right? He's playing like he's 7 foot, like we've all been asking him to do. Now, I wouldn't say Zubac outplaying him, but Zubac actually holding his own too. I mean, let me see what he had. Yeah, 13 points, 14 rebounds. I mean, he's holding his own too, man. And Zubac's really a problem, especially on them offensive boards. And I feel like DeAndre Ayton has to find a body on those boards, but he's doing a great job battling with Zubac. That's not an easy challenge down low. And like a lot of guys on the Clippers team, like Zubac, Terrence Mann, uh, Reggie Jackson, they're earning my respect this series. I can't even lie. Right, going into the series, I had little respect for guys like that. But as the series goes on, I got to take my hats off to the Clippers, man, because regardless of who they have on the court, they're going out there with 100% effort, and I always got love for that. Regardless of what I say about a team or the Clippers this and that, I respect effort and energy, man, and that type of approach to the game. It's just unfortunate that Kawhi ain't out there, right? Because maybe we're having a different conversation. Maybe we're down 3-1. Who knows? Either way it goes, I care about my team, and I know we're up 3-1. So it is what it is. Like everybody's been saying, injuries is part of the game, point blank period. So I'm not about to sit here and give the Clippers an excuse, and I wouldn't expect anybody else to, because especially most of the people who come out here with their basketball opinions on panels, I wouldn't expect y'all to give the Clippers an excuse, because we've all been on record saying that injuries are part of the game. So when did that change? Why did that change this year? Right? Why did injuries being a part of the game change this year? That's something I need to know, especially seeing how we dealt with our own fair share of injuries to our star players. Nobody gave us that excuse But when it's the other teams, or we ain't even got to talk about the Suns. We could talk about teams like the Bucks who beat up on a injured Brooklyn Nets team, right? They beat the injured Brooklyn Nets team. It took them 7 games to do it. But nobody's saying, oh, the Bucks are fraudulent, right? But they want to come out and say the Suns are fraudulent. I just find that funny and ironic, but it is what it is. I'm going to get back to my breakdown. CP3, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. I said, man, it look like he's still trying to shake back and get back in the game shape. 6 for 22 from the field is not characteristic from CP3. But I felt like he got some good shots. His normal shots, I know his normal shots when he come off that pick and roll and he goes straight to that pull-up. I feel like he was hesitating on those shots too because Zubac's presence down low. And that's why I say Zubac earned my respect because I didn't know he was like that, It looked like he turned up for this playoffs. But CP3 has to coming off that pick and roll. He has to get back to the old CP3 and just pull right up in Zubac's face, man. We know how CP3 is, specifically in the fourth quarter, and we needed that offense down the stretch. So that's what we were missing. Hopefully, come Game 5 when we get back to the home court, we can see the old CP3. Mikal Bridges, 6 points, 13 rebounds. The 13 rebounds is what really impressed me. 3 for 6 from the field, so 50%. But the 13 rebounds shows effort. Like I said, he only got, 6 shots, right? Yeah, 6 shots. But he found other ways to impact the game. Defensively, offensively, on the crashing the glass, that's just a Swiss Army knife. And he's invaluable. We got to keep a guy like that in the rotation. I know I heard CP3 say DeAndre Ayton's going to get his bag this summer, rightfully so. But I feel like Mikal Bridges also needs to get his bag too, right? Maybe not as much as DeAndre Ayton, but he's just about as valuable as DeAndre Ayton, in my opinion. And he goes under the radar for whatever reason. Jay Crowder, another Jay Crowder night, 3 points, 7 rebounds, 1 for 8. Jay Crowder's type stats, but defensively, I can't take anything away from him. He did a hell of a job on guys like Paul George. Let's see what Paul George is looking like. 23 points, 16 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 for 20 from the field. Very hesitant down the stretch too, man. I don't know what the hell. That was Pandemic Pete all over again. So it is what it is, man. I hear a lot of people saying Terrence Mann should have got more minutes. He should have been in the starting lineup. I kind of agree. I kind of sort of agree. He should have been in the starting lineup, but you got to understand, he still played 33 minutes. Like, he's playing starter minutes. Yeah, a lot of people say, oh, get Marcus Morris out, which they did. Marcus Morris started, and he still didn't play more minutes than Terrence Mann. So I don't understand why people are crying about Terrence Mann being in the game and blah, blah, blah this, when he actually played 33 minutes. So, somebody educate me in the comment section if I'm missing something. Right? If I'm missing something, educate me. And at the end of the day, I don't think Terrence Mann is that much of a difference maker to win you a series or win you a game like that, especially in Phoenix. So, let them start Terrence Mann Game 5 and the Phoenix Suns be clicking on all cylinders like we always do because we already know Terrence Mann is not guarding no Chris Paul or no Devin Booker. I heard my guy C. Hill say that. He said CP3 is scared of Terrence Mann, and that's why I'm so hard body on these Clipper fans, man. That's why I go on them so hard, man. Because they come out and say the most irrational, ignorant statements. Like, you don't say no Chris Paul is scared of Terrence Mann. Who the hell is Terrence Mann for Chris Paul to be scared of? Chris Paul is still shaking back from COVID. If you've never had COVID and tried to get back in the gym or tried to get back on the basketball court after having COVID, you wouldn't understand. It's not easy to shake back from. Chris Paul's trying to play his way back into shape. Ain't nobody scared of no Terrence Mann, bruh. Point blank period. So let's stop that cap, man. Bottom line, shout out to the Phoenix Suns. We're 1 game away from the NBA Finals. And y'all already know Hitman X going to turn up. So you know where to find me after Game 5. Point blank period. But Hitman X, that's all I got. Hit that comment section. Let me know how you feel about this one. I'm out of here.